Hi! Today on Araw-Araw Filipino, we will learn about causative verbs. We will start with the words have and get. Causative verbs are verbs that show the cause of an action. In Filipino, mga pandiwa na nagpapakita ng sanhi ng aksyon. Verbs, mga pandiwa. That, na. Show, nagpapakita. Cause, sanhi. Of, ng. Action, aksyon. Here are some of the most common causative verbs. Have, get, make, force, require, let, allow. In this lesson, we will focus on have and get, and then we will have future lessons on the other verbs. Now let us look at causative sentences that use have. He had his car fixed. Nagpaayos siya ng kotse niya. So this is a causative sentence because he caused the car to be fixed. So he is the cause of the action of fixing the car. However, it is not him who actually fixed it. It could be fixed by a mechanic. He, siya, had something fixed, nagpaayos. His, niya, which is the possessive form of siya, car, kotse. So that is the past tense. Had the car fixed. Nagpaayos. What about present tense? He is having his car fixed. Nagpapaayos siya ng kotse niya. Having something fixed, nagpapaayos. What about future tense? He will have his car fixed. Magpapaayos siya ng kotse. Will have something fixed, magpapaayos. So what about the future imperative form? He might have his car fixed. Baka magpaayos siya ng kotse niya. Might, baka. Have something fixed, magpaayos. So in all of this, the word fix, its root word in Filipino is ayos. And to form the past, present, future, and imperative tenses, we use what we call affixes. So for the past tense, we use nagpa plus the root word ayos. Present tense, nagpapa plus the word ayos. Future tense, magpapa plus ayos. And imperative, magpa plus ayos. This is the pattern that we use to form the different tenses of the verb fix or ayos. Now that first sentence, we can expand it to give it more meaning. He had his car fixed by the mechanic. So the mechanic is the actual doer of the action of fixing. Nagpaayos siya ng kotse sa mekaniko. The format here is we start with the action word, the cause of the action, the object of the action, and the doer of the action. And this pattern applies whether we are talking about past, present, future, or imperative forms. Let us look at some more examples. I had my hair cut by the barber. nagpagupit ako ng buhok ko sa barbero. I, ako. Had something cut, nagpagupit. My, ko. Hair, buhok. By the, sa. The Filipino version actually translates to, I had my hair cut at the barber. It's just that in English, we will commonly say, I had my hair cut by the barber. So in this case, in the Filipino version, sa is actually at the. Barber, barbero. I am having my hair cut at the salon. Nagpapagupit ako ng buhok sa salon. I am, ako. Having something cut, nagpapagupit. At the, sa. I will have my hair cut later. Magpapagupit ako ng buhok mamaya. Will have something cut, magpapagupit. Later, mamaya. I might have Jane cut my hair. Baka magpagupit ako ng buhok kay Jane. Might, baka. Have something cut, magpagupit. Kay Jane. Because the action of cutting the hair belongs to Jane. Now let us look at example causative sentences using the word get. I got the house cleaned. Ipinalinis ko ang bahay. I, ko. Got something cleaned. Ipinalinis. The, ang. House, bahay. I am getting the house cleaned. Ipinapalinis ko ang bahay. I am is also ko. Getting something cleaned. Ipinapalinis. I will get the house cleaned. Ipapalinis ko ang bahay. Will get the something cleaned. Ipapalinis. And I might get the house cleaned. Baka ipalinis ko ang bahay. Might is baka. Get something cleaned in the future. Ipalinis. In all of these sentences, you are seeing another set of affixes. Ipina plus linis, the root word of clean, forms the past tense. Ipinapa plus linis forms the present tense, and ipapa plus linis forms the future tense, and ipa plus linis forms the future imperative tense. Let us expand that first sentence. I got the house cleaned by Anne. Ipinalinis ko ang bahay kay Anne. So the format here is action plus cause plus the object of the action plus the doer of the action. You can use this format to form the past, present, future, and imperative forms of the sentence. Here are some more examples using get. She got the key duplicated. Ipinaduplika niya ang susi. She, niya. Got something duplicated. Ipinaduplika. The, ang. Key, susi. She is getting the key duplicated. Ipinapaduplika niya ang susi. Getting something duplicated, ipinapaduplika. She will get the key duplicated. Ipapakopya niya ang susi. Will get something duplicated, ipapakopya. So, copy is kopya. To duplicate something is also to copy. She might get the key duplicated. Baka ipakopya niya ang susi. Might, baka. Get something duplicated, ipakopya. That is our short lesson today. I hope you found it useful. For your homework, write and talk about services that others have done for you or actions that you got others to do for you in the Filipino language. Have fun! I hope you can join us again next time on Araw-Araw Filipino. Thank you. Salamat po. Now, a few words from my son, Max.
Thought this video was cool? Watch the next one and like and subscribe to the channel too if you haven't yet.
Bye-bye!
Bye!